Before we get to the biggest stories of the day, I want to mention a lawsuit filed yesterday by the Department of Justice against the state of Minnesota for discriminating against female athletes by letting biological males compete against them and use their bathrooms and locker rooms. It's the latest attempt by the Trump administration to get universities, public school boards, athletic organizations, and state legislatures on the same page, a page of fairness, giving natural-born females the same rights and opportunities as men in sports by ensuring they only compete against each other. In Governor and former wannabe Vice President Tim Walz's state, where he famously put tampon machines in boys' public school bathrooms, boys were being allowed to beat women in any sport they chose as long as they claimed to identify as female. And they could shower with them, too, despite apparently still having their male body parts. I can't even believe anyone is okay with this in high school. But somehow in Minnesota and California and Maine and some other places, it's still a thing. The lawsuit filed in Minnesota federal court alleges the State Department of Education and the state's high school league implemented policies and practices that ignored the, quote, undeniable physiological differences between male and female athletes in violation of Title IX. And it's an even bigger issue because Minnesota benefits from nearly $3 billion a year in federal funding while agreeing to uphold non-discriminatory policies. And by the way, if Walz and his woke colleagues think transgender athletes are the ones being discriminated against, then they should just create a league for them. Allowing men to play in women's sports means denying one girl an opportunity for every boy given a spot on her team, which denies those girls a chance at trophies, records, glory, the thrill of winning, even possible scholarships, while also jeopardizing their privacy, safety, dignity, and peace of mind. I mean, men in women's locker rooms. Are you kidding me? This should not be hard to understand for anyone, especially women. And the DOJ is taking it a step further by asking the court for a permanent injunction to stop the state from allowing this to go on and to compensate female athletes who've lost opportunities because of boys taking their places on the rosters. Want an example? It was the U.S. Department of Education that first alerted the DOJ to Minnesota's Title IX violations last year after a transgender pitcher dominated his female competition in a record-setting 2024 softball season, winning the girls' high school championship. They let a boy pitch against the girls, and his team, presumably the rest of them actual females, beat all comers. And after multiple attempts seeking voluntary compliance, the Justice Department finally filed its lawsuit. Last year, Governor Walz actually said it was a mistake for his party to fold on the men and women's sports controversy, telling The Independent, and this is a quote, "Here's the thing. We need to tell people your cost of eggs, your health care being denied, your homeowner's insurance, your lack of getting warning on tornadoes coming has nothing to do with someone's gender." I'm sorry, what? What is he talking about? That was the worst dodge of all time. So let me pose this question to the governor and anyone else supporting his ridiculous policy of letting boys and men suit up against the ladies. How many men who claim to be women will you let play on a single team? 1, 5, 10? Because the one thing I've never seen is any supporter of this practice suggesting there might be limits as to how many trans can join a squad. So what if a women's college basketball team filled its roster with dudes who said they identified as females, and they destroyed the competition and won the NCAA championship? You think then it might be a problem? What if a team of transgenders joined the WNBA and won the Women's Professional Basketball Association title? Would that be fair? You think the WNBA would be happy? If you finally admit this isn't fair, which we all know to be true, then we can back it all the way up to that first guy putting on a one-piece swimsuit and swimming against the girls, breaking every record, or pitching shutouts and no-hitters, or jumping higher and farther than any real female at the track to capture state titles. Give them a league of their own, but don't let them steal any girl's glory, period. Or put that team of bros together and let them dominate. That should do it. We'll let you know what happens with the lawsuit.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.